Today we're going to harness up Alpha, just like we harnessed up Beta yesterday. Until we have a third person, I don't want to try to get the cart shafts into the harness dog collars for the shaft holders when it's on Beta. But I think I'm a little bit optimistic that we're going to be able to get the cart shafts into the shaft holders when the harness is on Alpha. We'll see. If not, we'll reassess our prerequisite skills and show you with repetition how we eventually get to our learning teaching goals, which is to hitch these darling alpaca boys to carts without them being freaked out. It is starting to get cloudy. We're going to have the rain coming in tonight and tomorrow. And we probably won't have a lesson again until the rainstorm is over. Now, will he back into the green metal cart shafts? It's been a while since we've done it with Alpha. We have to aim him. He has to not freak out when he hits the shaft with his leg or toes. He's being very reasonable. Very nice. Alpha. I have my clicker. Okay, he's being, you can see it in his body language. He's a little bit concerned about those shafts being up there. I think he sees them out of his peripheral vision. Yeah, if we can just move a little bit now, that would be good. Okay, his hip is sliding over a little bit. He is concerned. Look at his body language, but he's being very good. So the next question is, and that's why I want to get those shafts into the dog collars that are the shaft holders, is he going to be concerned about the weight of the cart? First, just standing there. Next, moving forward. And here are our goat boys. They always like to come and watch our lesson. And I'm carefully walking over, holding on to the portable panels. Okay, now he's facing forward in the cart shafts. He didn't seem to be one bit concerned about lifting the shaft up when he was facing forward. He sees him. He stepped over ever so slightly. He's not quite straight, but he's not swinging around, not yet anyway. You know what we could do is, like we did with the saddle, put our own weight. While the shafts are there, put our own weight into the dog collars that are the shaft holders. You see the boys follow us wherever we go, the goat boys. I'm trying to stay close, but I don't want to take a chance that he's going to freak out and that the cart is going to fall over. Oh dear, he's opening the collar and putting it on the shaft. Now, but see, that means he's connected now. That could be dangerous. We don't want him to freak out and have that cart following him in his freak out. You know, don't even, I would be so happy if he just stood there. Don't even move yet. I don't want to take too large of a step. Okay, he could still freak out. The goats are here. They don't realize that. Yeah, if you can, that's a good moment of resolution on this task. Unless we have a third person here in case there is a freak out. The goats like to chew. They're trying to chew on Tavis's pant leg. Okay, he feels the weight. I'm okay on that. I'm gonna give him a click, and I would feel much more comfortable if we had a third person to move forward. You agree? You know, it's a judgment call, but I'm okay on just calling that our moment of resolution with Alpha. Okay, one of the dog collars is loose. And we did this only with Tavis handling him. His ears are back, the goats are here. The sun is coming out, but you can see that the clouds are telling us the rain prediction for tomorrow is likely to happen. Good, good. Okay, it touched his hip, so he started trotting forward. So he didn't get a click for that. Alpha is so willing, and he's so brave that he learns faster than Beta. Here comes Beta, he's watching. That was so good. Alpha gets an A. Take him back to the training area and let's put the harness on Beta and see how close we can get to what we achieved today with Alpha with Beta. Maybe by then our third person will arrive. I had him scheduled for around 11:30. It's now 11:45. Every day when we work with the boys, we have our objectives, and if we don't meet them, we'll break it down into sub-objectives for next time. But we want to always be as safe as we possibly can. We're taking the harness off Alpha, and now Beta probably doesn't expect to be training today. I did tell him there was school today, but I think he thinks that it was just school for Alpha. Let's see what he says about coming into the tacking area and getting the harness on him. I'm so pleased with Alpha's progress today. I'm very proud of Alpha. Now, let's see what Beta says about trying to get those cart shafts into his dog collar shaft holders, or at least putting our weight in the dog collars while the shafts are up. Okay, he's avoiding the halter. No, but we've got the panels here in our tracking area. Touch him on his neck. Seems to stop him from veering away. Okay, he's accepting the halter now. And our harness is here. Tavis will bring him over. Today we don't have all that noise from the PG&E trucks. We do have a new PG&E pole here, and it doesn't seem to be wooden. I think maybe they're giving up on wood. He's standing very nicely. I'm proud of him for that. The goats are here, kind of chewing on me. They will learn that that's the wrong answer when I start working with them. Now, unless we have a third person, don't actually put the shafts in the collars or buckle the collars on the shafts, but let's do everything we just did with Alpha, but don't put us in a position where if Beta freaks out, he's connected to a cart. We're not ready for that with Beta. Goat boys are now relaxing, but close by. Now, Alpha was so quick to go back in. He had to adjust his legs a couple times, but he knew what the right answer was and did it for us. Will Beta? He's going to be touching the shaft. Okay. A little. Okay. Is he going to stand there? Not bad. He's touching. No. He touched the right shaft, so he said, I'm jumping over. Remember, the Urban Alpaca Girl tries to show you what we did to get there. So we're showing you what we're doing to get there. Cart driving with my alpaca boys. Almost. No, he doesn't. He's just reacting. He's reacting. He's not thinking about complying. Stepping on the cart shafts. Not freaking out, but not going back straight like Alpha did. Frustrating, I know. One step at a time. Yeah, I was going to recommend that. See if he'll understand that he's supposed to head in straight and stay there. Yes, now will he stand there? If so, he's going to get a click. I was about to click, but I'm not going to click when he's stepping over. Resisting. Almost. Right, yes, okay. If we could stand there, even if it's not straight, that gets a click. Now, let's just stand there for a minute while I carefully walk over. Let's not even lift the shafts yet. Now he's watching me walk over and he's wondering why I'm walking over here. He's concerned. Look at his ears. He's telling me what's going on, Mom. See, if he swings his hips over, I'm afraid he could knock me over. So if he would stand there, I would come. My intention was just to come close and tug on the open dog collar, so he'd feel the weight of my tug on the harness on his back. Okay, let's do it forward if I can. I can't move real fast, so if he starts... Okay, do you want to try to tug? I'm backing off. Casey. Yeah, that's good. That's not the weight, but that's pulling. So it's a different feeling. Yeah, we just got to get him to realize that it's no big deal if it feels a little differently. I'm going in front of the cart now. I'm going to get ready to click. Okay. So that's on his left side. Let's see if we can do something similar on his right side. Either back him in and doing it here in the same positioning of the cart. Okay, that's his left side again. Yeah, okay, he's feeling the weight. We did that with the saddle, and then when we actually got in the saddle, the weight didn't bother them. Okay, and now if he'll stand there and you can put some weight on his right open dog collar. Let's see what he says. Nope, he went away from it, you see. He doesn't understand it yet. He's concerned about it. At least he's seemingly willing to stand straight between the shafts. Yeah, and he's trying to put some, let me walk over there and let him see me come over. And if he doesn't get spooked, maybe I'll reach forward. He's wondering, he's getting stiff in his neck. Yeah, now he's saying, I'm out of here. Yeah. Okay. Now, can you step back and reach over without changing the balance? Yeah, and just put weight. Okay, he's stepping on the cart shaft. No, he's not ready yet to not be spooked by it. Evaluate the learning signs. Know what the prerequisite skills are. Don't go past prerequisite skills until they have been accomplished. Because it could be dangerous. Now when we review this video, as we're uploading it, we'll look to see how long it took us to do this successfully with Alpha versus maybe unsuccessfully with Beta. Clouds are getting heavy again in the sky. You see, we have arm extensions here, but we need somebody, a third person here to use them to keep Beta from swinging his hips over. Okay, heading in. Let me walk up to him again. No, he's, well, okay, he said okay. Okay, he went back in. No, and as I come up to him, he's not sure why I'm approaching him from his right side, so he jumped out. He's hitting the shafts, but he's not freaking out by it. I don't think it helps for me to come close. I think he's wondering why I'm coming close. So I'm going back out. And our lead trainer, Tavis, will make his tentative decisions to proceed as best we can safely. The way he's stepping over those shafts and touching them with his legs, that's actually progress. He's not freaking out by it. Well, now that we did it with Alpha, you can see what our end goal is. Now, let me see if I walk towards him, if he's going to get concerned. It's all right. It's all right. No, he's getting concerned. He doesn't know what the right answer is. You know what? Walk him out there where there are no shafts. Reach over and pull on that collar down on the right side. Let's see what he thinks about that maneuver. Okay, that's the left side. See, it's not the shafts at all. It's the position of his handler and me, the camera person. Okay, now he's doing the right side. Can you pull down on the collar? Okay, and we've got the fence on his left side. Very good, that's good. Left side and walking forward. He's looking all around, but he is complying. Ears are back. Okay, I see that you're pulling on the harness. Try to pull on the collar because the harness will be applying pressures on his back that he's not used to when the shafts are in the collar. Okay, I better step back here.